123测试。
OK。继续。接下来要去这里。
Hail, Captain. Your return time is within 14% of the expected value.
辛苦了。
Destination reached. Scylla.
这两个去好了。我是在哪里？哦，在那个前看到很奇怪的那个地方。好冷。
Analysis of efforts. Wrong tool for the job.
Everyone all right?
怎么没看到？我想说，远远 K 那么多人，怎么没有尸体？看不清楚。刚那机器人也不见了，机器人被我从空中秒杀，就看不到了。有没有人？好像有看到。不想走。哎，为什么他？为什么都忽然间不见了敌人？我去！是有忽然间看不到的。命也在。
Mold detected. Mildew detected. Body odor detected. Ear mites detected.
看起来都是敌人，叫我不开动手了。过吗？打我吗
？Investigating.
Sam cleans it up.
Was mine.
这边都售货机，有刚2个，2个售货机，等一下就可以这种先卖。诶、科学武器。科学武器是什么？13而已。这样也要算很强吗？雨封锁怎么进去？雨封锁。空洞的灵魂，对不对？不是这个。啊，不对，我带错了呢。带错了，那我没有带到牧师。
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
带错人，难怪进不去。不理啊，这样不行，有人我就不能偷东西。
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared. Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way. A crass way to put it, but yes, chemicals. And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
幻想。
Poor Maximilian. Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
Danger! Harmful vapors can lead to permanent brain damage.
Don't tell me these drugs have warped your sense of truth, along with your face. Is it just me, or is everything a little wavy in here? Never mind. This is all lies, I'm sure of it. We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated... perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
Danger! Harmful vapors can lead to permanent brain damage.
And platitudes from a figment of my imagination, no less.
Who said I wasn't a figment of your mind? But you know the truth. You don't need someone else to tell you. You've always known it. Everyone knows it. They just won't see it. We're overwhelmed with stories from our earliest days. The stories others tell us, and the stories we tell ourselves. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
Danger! Harmful vapors can lead to permanent brain damage.
If you insist, you must give up your fantasy of control and embrace the chaos of life. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants, more assuredly than even the fictional architects plan your sleep away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me? What are you talking about? I can do that. Here they come. I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before. I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect.
看不太懂这
No, not perfect in that sense.
看不懂他在讲什么。
But it is still perfect. It's all there to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality, clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are. I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
太哲学了，看都看不懂。日式民众。日式民众专场。 用你的黑科技。
So,
Not so much fun.
yes. It looks like you learned something in there as well.
Of course you were.
I hope your answers you have found are satisfactory.
完全看不懂这是在讲什么，太深奥了。是虚空的武器。这可以收的，不行，开不了。啊，都没有。为什么？还得3秒。击锤第2弹。喂，剑上，回剑上看可不可以拿什么强武器。
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time.
会读铁之心太空。我去。小射线，人锤之力，这是现实。地的号，地的号上面应该不用打了。
Destination reached. The groundbreaker. I think I'll initiate.
巴尼尔，巴尼尔。
An unscheduled.
工程学，矿。
Hey. Rizzo Spectrum Vodka.
晚装这里。
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and so.
要可是电。
Rizzo's Purple Berry Fudge. The salt flour candy shell around its sweet purple berry flavored center. Suck it. You can do it.
It's almost time for today's episode of... What do you want, then? That's right, the board can't... Go right... Ask the common folk, because I think they... Those board folk are... But old glad... That's why we gotta... Probably. Eric claims he's trans... Oh, I also...
I'm not sure that's...
That's half the... But that's not... Anytime, sweetheart. Gracious. I've got a lovely little...
Nice. 什么秘密吗？哦，打捞帮手，660。嗯？也不是。
If you're here for this week's magazine club, I found a handsome ceramic.
应该是这个信息版。强力弹夹。 理解。
Advertisement for the following story. To air single, helps the league enthrone this pivotal game.
20几米。 在哪里？感觉不像。我们绕到后面去，上面这里吧，上面这里往后绕。感觉这里往后绕的机会，好像进去要被抓。
Saw something.
叫 IDP 地者号。
That's clever.
地者号的武器岛在哪里？看起来也不在这里。非法驱逐者。哎，这从这里出来。你这样就看不懂在哪里。我以为这没路是有路，可我进去也找不到地方上。那就可能绕外圈这一圈。
We've got your punch. It's right here.
外圈这一圈也就不去。咦，这个就很神奇的，到底是在哪里？封锁。在哪里？ 哦，到了。
Like they ain't been here in a long while.
这边为什么会有歹徒？真是。这边其实有门可以出去，被封锁。要从那个洞进来。没找，真没想到从那边跳上去。临近之锤103，是没。
Order will be achieved.
大铁盒。
You mind if I ask you a question? Is it true? Well, reckon we'll have. That's on a. I don't. She was in another division. Her contract said any kids she. Could be. He seems like. Yeah. You might.
没有，这几个怪，丢回去，能找到就好了。再飞去另外一个地方找。
Crew report. Miyuka is drunk. Surprise. We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it, blast, that's loud. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor. Aha! I see you confront my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
缩小射线枪。这期不要，换一个缩小射线枪47。挺雷的。
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed. Right. Welcome to my... So, well... Not at all my interest. I only regret that I couldn't... Of course. What's that? Never know what being frozen did to your brain. There's always a chance. I've no... Regardless... No, and I've been trying...
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to... Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my... Oh, fine. For what it's worth, you're a talent... Yes, indeed. Well... What's that?
快来！乌尔布鲁克，乌尔布鲁克。乌尔布鲁克好像在君王星上面，是吧？君王星，把另外解完了。
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
奥尼卡可以给什么能力啊？要卡了，可以给什么？一片。
Nothing but the void here, Captain. I just as soon leave it cold, dark, and derelict.
是个普通的地方。外面有个机器人，要恢复电力。
Leave a stain.
我这么远把它弄掉还被打到。没办法冲水，血肉，不是。
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news. However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage. A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape. I think not. The refueling system at Cascadia's landing pad logged your ship ID. You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of forest. But I'm in a sporting mood.
没办法选。
I assure you that was never my intention. See you soon,
我不想
Captain.
给他4000呢。
The UDL gunship remains docked at the station. They must intend to board with a full squad of troops.
You know, next time instead of talking, we could just go in guns blazing.
我来几个就打几个，不鸟他。
All right, people. Take charge. That little...
Wrong tool for the job.
哇，不行，声望降低，声望降低就比较麻烦，那只好花钱解决。65，好不好？到65。不用差很多、啊。看一下他刚说什么60，数字太低耶，想要搞定它都有点困难。威吓欺骗，威吓50。衣服也没办法加到10，我应该也加不到15。片，我会多少？这样起点才46，我有去加10，我加不了。这两个都特别，我有个起点两个特别低。 还是这个我干脆不要来。他4000块是有点亏耶。想解别人，因为我已经快升级。
Report. Nyoka is drunk. Surprise. We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
在这里。
Unit air purity sensors are indicating a lethal level of inebriation emanating from a nearby organic source.
Please, you think this is bad? You ought to get your sensors recalibrated.
用技能点，诶，这样反而威吓65。但是后面再想办法加个5点就可以了。
As a purely hypothetical thought exercise, if I were to boil leather and mancy blood to give it a nice
Mutant Purify. Rotation and maintenance job fulfilled. Muting volume now.
So anyway, think, as a purely
有没有那个有没有误推进去的？没有，都是关起来的。
Putting trash in its rightful place from the counting. 126 messes. 127 messes. 128 messes. 129.
Don't bother knocking on any doors. If anyone's inside, they're like
Kill germs.
attacking!
Scoured with prejudice.
我终于有个房子可以入了。 这里。工作台，突袭步枪能不能改？暴击噪音，这也没怎么用。等离子，好，可以看，没有，改成等离子看会比较重一点。
领着了，真出来。
Perfection.
白空魔，东西。跟植物。我们手枪第2弹。也蛮有钱的。
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots? Get away! Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Mana Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here and, now the door's locked. Little help? It's easier than it sounds, all right? Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked, so look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe... Sure. My buddy... But... Oh. Probably. I don't know. Huxley. I'm an iconoclast runner. I'm... Oh, that'd be my people. Get me out! What do you mean? Wait, upward? Oh, my eternal soul, it worked!
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind. But I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect? Ah, shit. I wouldn't have agreed to be saved if I'd known that. All right, here. Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy and... Hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend? Thanks a lot, mister.
有点喷热气，可是没有拿到我的弹。把手刮走了。右脚去哪里？金光湾的商鹅。钢甲尔。
Detecting unclean sulfuric speak present within the immediate...
You should know, you're getting excellent reviews from across the company. What can I do for you? You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it. Yes, but then you would have known. This has been my albatross, the great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them. In charge of a scrap heap of a city, abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners. I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else? Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less. What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board. Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea. It's definitely a firm middle finger.
完全是不懂的。
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Those bastards. Leave us to our perils, then come back just to reap what they can.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are. That's part of the problem. She has certain ambitions for Stellar Bay, and I fear my asking her would give her the leverage she's been looking for.
Don't get yourself worked up, sir. It's perfectly natural to have a healthy fear of her.
We really don't need to discuss this now, Celia. Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it. A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
怎么搞啊？
Same. As a purely hypothetical.
白色脸。
Medical thought.
福尔布克，这福克布克有另外一个任务会是来自虚空武器。
Hey, Cash. Knock, knock.
Hungry? I'm famished myself. No rubbernecking.
一个特殊的可以买亚光柱。废弃实验车。 有一个，有一个，怪不得我清洁人没有复活。秘密实验室里面武器我怎么没捡到？蛮诡异的。60几米。 封锁连进都进不去。
Happy productive day.
到这里而已。这就是雨封锁。诶？ 进不去。对，它的已封锁是指锁住了。废弃实验室的武器。 高的地方先上。哦，没跳起来。 按跳线，也没跳起来。是至少，那个地方我那时候是没去，没错。 别人就当初是懒得跳，没想到竟然藏在那里。抽气体的，先存一个档。可以，没跳好，没跳起来。啊，原来真是藏在这里，根本没有进来拿。好，共射线箱。这科学武器也不强啊。不行，出不去。哇！没踩好，没有跑起来，弯跑就没跑起来。一跑起来就跳不动啊！又没跑起来，没跑起来，没跳起来，两个都没有，跑跟跳两个都没反应。手法是这一点难操作。哦。巨高症啊，又是被他这搞，又是被他这个临时把我拉下来。因为我跳跃直接不要中断。有人摔死。
Used to be, you can get the best wine on Monaco.
新的战友。切一个地方就找一个比较近一点。但是直接冲就到了。海耶斯之墓。子弹还有，但还有，不用怕，冲！
Rats. Let's clear this sulfur sun fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
这里海耶斯之墓。
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him. I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago. I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so. Well, shit, I'm working on it, all right? You think I like lying awake at night? Now, come on.
伊拉姆，我记得他后面日志，对，那这后面再讲。这两个已经重复了。而且这个。300多米，应该我都应该清掉了，应该不会再出现。可以看到那高度，可以看到高度啊，这是。我们没有管高度，就直接马，然后就当做不理他。
You don't have to do this. Just let us down from here. The humidity is really uncomfortable.
还有什么？君王新的任务。瑟琳马。糟糕，我又是跳着做任务。没想到后面任务都会到同一个地点去。
You seen Arthur today?
So tell me, do we drink to the damage you've done? Sure. Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind... Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely. And I'll...
说服50没用。100多米。 下去，而且我没办法，可恶，没办法用慢慢滑的，接下去要去美。
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
没办法滑就很麻烦。这金牛帽切下切。 不行，切不下去。我从这边慢慢掉。
I'd stake my reputation on this being an ambush.
Nasty.
跟着血的痕迹。电风车。 死者隧道，这边还有个隧道。关吗？ 关不了，对，完全关不了。
Required.
有。王者手枪2.0。
Unit
有一个人。
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway? Well, you don't gotta be mean about it. What are you doing out here anyway? That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago. Nice to know she cares. Catherine had us making drops for some big-shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret. The Marauders knew we were coming. Rigged the bridge with explosives and everything. If they found us, my guess is they found the client too. Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide out for a spell. And the traps usually keep gawkers out. Sounds right. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Why don't you?
Yeah, don't wait on me. I'll head back to Fallbrook in a spell.
被踩过去也是大本痛。现在是最后一剩下这里。别的、哦，过来再执行漏洞。
I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
Dirty sand classification. Flawlessly finished.
Oh, 公升。 Goodness. 救不了那些科学家，我没有梯子可以上去。科学家都死了。诶，开始看科学家，东西哪来科学？哇，科学家自动消亡。等一下就要过重了。新机箱第2弹。花到150，你要卖一卖啊？
Can you do anything except clean?
Sam's new diet soap capsules packed.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard. Anyway? Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge? I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
You are? You could do a lot of good around here, you know. Don't go getting my hopes up.
But that's entirely the point. We've got to hope. We have got to partake once more of the full resources and opportunities of Halcyon.
What about the folks out in the wilderness? Amber Heights, Fallbrook. Will you share with them, or will you hoard those resources here?
My sincerest hope is for MSI to become a model for all of Halcyon. But we must start somewhere. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to follow us back now. I'll translate this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcast from us.
The data on that cartridge was even more damning than I could have hoped. You've given up. Anyway.
Boom. 67啊，67，应该65左右。你找个地方卖东西好了。
You look like a man.
Sebastian.
I must have. At least You're in. He came to Stellar Bay years.
I kept
Sure. Who? Now that just... Well, I could send you to this... Tell you what. All right then.
Past the ruins?
Last mannequin I saw was in the wild...
做废品，修理所有东西。温热器。咦，这经济项差太多了吧？哦，这是等级的关系。难怪我拿到的东西那么烂，那等级太低了。12，等离子发射器等级10。 8，11，等这差就是要等级太低。打捞帮手。 哦，你喜欢2点，等级1，等级是有差、啊，等级1，等级1的斧头，等级6等离子，应该有比较等离子发射器是重武器，这是步枪，不一样，一个是发射器，一个是步枪。对，还是没有拿到等级高的等离子步枪。游艇俱乐部，对面是这。 不过他看起来对面有个卖东西。
Can I actually order one of those Diet Soap capsule packs through you?
Oh, thank you for... Please. Oh, he ran out. Please. Thank you. Look. And if...
也不是，他刚画他对面有个卖东西的，还是这个。
Well, well. The only new folk. What can I... If you don't see...
集团等离子步枪133。我看看哪？71码，至少攻击多1倍。
Nyoka, what can... All sales are...
上50。这个，是OK。 夏洛布站，追在哪里？ 看起来是一个奇怪的地方。伊斯特先生。看起来没看到怪。
Detected! Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
不要了。科比是直接挂了，这科比，所以他应该是被看起来是被吃了。看起来是被吃掉。啊，这里是我刚没进来。之前没有走进来。
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet.
叛逆派。
In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it. Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems. Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep. Oh, sure. Graham's our founder. He taught us how to cut our own path in the wilderness. And I guess some folk have started following Zora's orders. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them. Why, he's our founder. Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying. Why, well, she's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you. Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door. Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes. The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
I ought to mention. The iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Sam, making blood-stained clean again.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger? Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the iconoclasts? Help us free this world? What, from the yoke of corporate? We want You want to know? See, that's what the corps want you to think. If you think rules are needed, They can force any and all they want down your throat, and you'll just swallow it. You need to talk to Graham. He'll help you find the truth amongst the lies that are living in your brain. Yeah, to Amber Heights anyway. Only got... Screw safe. Everybody needs a little
Oh yeah, this guy's gonna bleed out here all right.
If I do, it'll have been my choice, damn it. The iconoclast... Sorry about that. I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision. According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you. What in the nebula is wrong with you? She's an old woman. You'd threaten my flesh and blood just to get me to do what you want? That was not even close to funny. Stars, I don't know. My mama's a stubborn woman. She won't quit. You know. I know it sounds... I hate to think of her grieving, but it'll be good for her to move on. In the long run. I'm plain out of ideas then, Captain. No, that is not... Stellar Bay...
没有到。对付这个。没有说服的衣服。
Well met. I don't... She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again? What'll be different this time? You're right. I can do this. I just need to stand my ground and make her see she can't control me anymore. No one can.
Never seen you before. Take my advice. Move on. Get off world. I've been halfway around T. Nothing on this. It's pretty simple. Whoever said that must have been lying. Look, you want to buy the...
I can't repay no... Alright, so... Exactly. This moon ain't big enough to rotate. Olympus might not be a star, but it's in the middle of the... O2 breathers. The funny thing is, I don't know what I was thinking. I did get a burn on the lobe before. It was at the edge. The sound of a... When there's a groundquake or wings... A great many things. I used to run with a squad of stands. Mostly we protected folk from the... We split ways. Thing is... There... I'll be glad for it. Getting on in years, kid. Appreciate it, kid. I'm marking outposts on your map. We spend a lot of time out.
哦，所以说这没办法进去的猎人哨站就是在这里。有个猎人哨也进，原来是边。
That's just the way of it. We gotta earn our keep out here.
A Manta Queen.
Yeah. We felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts. Shed the trappings of a materialistic...
Also, we're broke.
Yes. If we were meant to enjoy the things that glitter and shine, the universe would provide them. No. There's a difference. Come back for a meditation session later. The peace will clear your mind.
And I shudder to think how wasteful we used to be before we were abandoned.
Here, here. You're from Cascadia, right? I still find empty Rizzo bottles in the river.
Ugh. In fairness, I get my right tit for a pallet of ice-cold Spectrum right now.
Zora! Do not encourage the very habits that the eternal truth has finally steered us away from. Now, why have you come? The Iconoclasts are free folk. We live under our rules, motivated by our own beliefs, all petals on the same flower of enlightenment. Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. It is the penultimate exercise of a poisoned society where people are enslaved by a corporate ladder. We seek to replace their way of life with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their shackles. This is not anarchy. Society requires structure, Captain. It is just that the board's structure is killing the colony. Ours will not. All right. Awakening is available to all. Ah, the eternal. We are all part of the consciousness of the cosmos. Each of us plays a tiny role in the universe's continual journey toward understanding itself. You and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms. Divinity is in us all, and the eternal is that divinity. Everyone, regardless of ability to believe, is another facet of the universe contemplating its own existence. The point of no return. When your mind fully opens to the eternal truth, every philosophist experiences it along the path to enlightenment. For many, it is the first brush with the cold of death, when they realize that all of their lives have boiled down into the single truth of that moment. Mine was witnessing my friend and colleague transform into the very evil we sought to combat. Now he runs MSI just like the overlords before him. I suppose that's one way to look at it. Another is that misfortune often brings opportunity. I found my path through the tragedies of my past. Not in the sense of a single entity, fashioning the universe as a whittler fashions a flute. The universe came into being over time, organically, naturally, and without purpose. In that sense, I suppose you could. Questions like these are distraction. All right. Why have you come? All right. Why have you? A great many things, in fact.
We could always use a hand rounding up supplies.
Or... Now here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running. Oh yes, many facilities lie abandoned in the wilderness. I believe the press could be operational again. Will you aid us? Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you... One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods... She meets us in the ruin.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so... Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last show. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money... Graham, if you need me, I'll be... What? Sorry. Long day.
我现在就在这里，学科到底是哪？我不太懂。好弱。
Disarray level analysis. Utter and total.
在哪？我找不到的，要中心这里。
Muting volume now.
Incoming!
Make sterilization look effortless.
Forecast! That's how it's done, Captain.
晚上好。
完了，又是雨公主。这好像完全没有来过。 关节仓库应该不会敌对吧？
Hey, I know you. Boss says you've been real helpful, like. But, we got this handled. We appreciate but do not require your assistance. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off. I don't know what your angle is, but... Alright. Be sure to tell her how hard it was to fix the generator. You know, after you're done fixing it.
Too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello? Yeah, and for the 100th time, I'm not opening this door. Who are you, anyway? Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run. Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered? I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
大人用卡带一直搞的，快饿死了，这边搞什么卡带呀？冰淇淋。冻的卖掉。分射器。 等级卡冰箱，这13级卖掉。1级，第二留着没用。从。 才可以开，这是什么厉害的东西？这一个等级是卡冰箱，没什么厉害的、啊。然后白痴们放什么气体？他气完把自己毒死。没事，不要搞自己。 放个气，你们怎么跑到底出不去？整理这卡宾枪。锁。就感觉这边有个任务，只是没有接到而已。
I wish you'd stop trying to clean my room. You almost knocked Frida off her wall.
Customer service request. Clean Frida. Recognize, process, and scheduled.
No, what? Damn.
I'm telling you, the Van Noy...
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... Ah, we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
They're hunters. Badass ones at that. Hope they're all right.
They're our best unit, and now they're missing in action.
And we'll continue that discussion later.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony. Yes? A subtle lesson here, a word about the eternal there. In small ways, I hope to bend the public's mind towards seeing the truth. Our very resourceful sublight friends have already agreed to help. For their standard fee, of course. They'll replace periodicals around the colony with our subtly edited versions. The board's workers will learn of our truth without even realizing it. The corporations have been shackling workers' souls for centuries. Workers are glorified slaves to their companies, to their society, to their own minds. Free will has all but vanished. I believe that by freeing oneself from the corporate structure, indeed from the very rules of man, one can find their own truth. And, through that, the cosmic truth that binds us all. The eternal truth. Certainly.
The print... Oh no. Graham, you didn't.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there.
Ooh.
Prolonged exposure to germicidal fumes kills brain cells.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Yes! You're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, just... If the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
没有什么可以过。这就难。先把这个队服弄掉了。
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe and sound. Tell the captain how grateful we are, Tuk Tuk.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right? I did, didn't I? Suppose I can't expect you to just be content at a good deed done? No? Well, all right. Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuk Tuk home safe again.
尊敬。像65只，好，我们就可以先去捡一个。哪里的？远程。按错了。不要中风。好。
Captain, Felix and the vicar are arguing again.
来进攻。
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as no.
我要的是A和针
Normal etheric static.
这个两个是为了跟欺骗。对，错了吗？你要卡是什么？是欺骗。飞鹤。
Check battery levels before initiating an extended sanitization session.
每个抽65那就行。被赶到了，被炸了。
Captain, a UG.
I think you.
安全期。
Sublight? Ugh. I hate it when you outlaws organize. The paperwork for killing you would be the death of me. Don't apologize. This is my problem, not yours. Squad, I'm ordering a recall. There's a misspelling on our orders that ought to be corrected. On the double.
The UGL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Damn. I ought to try talking more and fighting less. Seems like it saves on ammunition.
按一下就跑了。还是一个全亚光是个全盲人。
That ain't no fun.
来写终端。 望降低，可恶！望降低这怎么改？我刚路径，我要想办法找到对的金属。 我怎么拿董事会的 ID？ 这里我也是了解的话，我就这样评价，麻烦。找看有没有办法拿。
Quiet mode.
我先把 ID 找出。卡了应该是有机会。看不会弄 ID 出来，拿不到。要空白卡，等一下，这边就比较麻烦，我就要想办法从头躲过去。在这里。
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news. However,
厕所。
proximity analysis. External fill sterilization measures employed. Caution, contact with electrical currents can be lethal to customers.
三宝。
Scanning for C2547. Grade rated contaminants.
Unexpected. Searching for unauthorized person.
Watch out!
不行。不行。进去就开打。要想办法找那个。我已经撤掉了。吊死！雷普号会对。电力控制室的钥金属。这边还是只有这里，在这个基地关。电都电死，对不对？有时候关。后面变成我可能要把放机器人到根了。 这里不能进。
Scanning for T, 5, 4, 7. Grade rated contaminated.
接收。
Thanks comes in the form of cash. Chartrand is that scientist, right?
他们两个都人家跑过来。你啥？哎。我过了冲。终于不用点半点灯光把这个任务搞掉。
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entrance.
记者。
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
You see we added conveyor?
Rizzo's knocking out.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are... As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. You say that like... I just don't like... Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing...
Mm-hmm.
Don't usually lock places up without reason. If we find any experiments, I vote right now.
To the last ratted on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recoup... What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I... Alright, okay. Seems I've gotta do something but...
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was Oh, laws. Wait, don't gut me and skin me yet. Please, talk to Bedford. Tell him I can pay. Surely you wouldn't drag me before him. I'm dreadful What? No, I didn't... Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one thing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too. If it means 3 weeks back, I caught rumor. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? Let's just say things went sideways about the time Anywho, I barely made it out with my life. Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. Thanks for helping. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh? Any word? Good luck.
This is Halcyon News.
How do you do? Huh. What? I'm sorry? I'm quite certain I... But you... How do you do? Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases. That's not unreasonable. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate? I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off. If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version. She helped me win a bet. We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet... What can I say? Something about people telling me I can't... And, as you can probably guess, Yeah, but the important thing is... It's like people touching... You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've...
Simulating experimental protocol. Friendly greetings. Welcome to the crew, ma'am. Please be advised that only...
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going You sure say-
救他之后，就是为了把这艾莉找进。
Hello. June Lake. Dr. Fenhill. I hope you...
Harassing?
You have a creep.
Then it's lucky for us both.
Good luck. Now is there... Take care.
Okay.
都不知道什么。好，明天再打。今天先实况到这了，大家晚安了，拜拜。
今天先实况到这，大家晚安，拜拜。